What's the fastest way for a guy over 30 to reach 10% body fat? You see, most men try to get lean fast, but they end up losing muscle, wrecking their energy, and they feel terrible in the process. It's not something you can maintain all year round either. Now, the reason why you're struggling to reach your goal is simple. You're chasing weight loss, not fat loss, and they're two different things. But there is a solution. It's not about more suffering. It's about learning how to lose fat at a steady rate without losing muscle or wrecking hormones. And that's exactly what I'm going to show you guys in this video today. Now, you see, most guys think that the fastest way is to suffer more. They slash their calories as hard as possible and they spend half of their life on the treadmill. Sure, the scale does drop fast, and at the start, that feels motivating. But then what happens? The second you stop, the fat comes back, and usually comes back faster than before. And on top of that, you'll often look worse, not better. You'll have less muscle, less shape, and let's be honest, less presence. That's exactly what we're trying to avoid here. But the good news is, there is a proven way to get lean quickly and in a smart way. How you doing, guys? I'm Dr. Al-Bermani. I'm a cosmetic doctor focused on aesthetics, proportion, and helping men build bodies that actually look good all year round, not just for a few weeks after a crash diet. So let's break it down, the fastest way to reach 10% body fat the right way. Most men believe the answer to fat loss is more suffering. Eat as little as possible, train as hard as possible, push harder, starve harder, and yes, that will drop the weight quickly. But here's the problem. Your body doesn't just burn fat under extreme stress. It burns muscle, which is not good. From a biological point of view, muscle is an expensive tissue. It requires a lot of calories to maintain. So when the calories drop too low, your body gets rid of muscle first, not fat. At the same time, testosterone starts to dip. Your energy will disappear, your strength drops, and your sex drive will be gone. None of these are good. And visually, instead of looking sharp and defined, you end up looking flat with smaller arms, less chest, and less structure overall. That's not good. And then there is a final problem, your metabolism. When you diet aggressively, your metabolism slows down to protect you. That's an innate response. So the moment you loosen up, even slightly, the fat piles back on. That's a cycle most men get stuck in. And that's exactly what we're trying to avoid here. If you want to get lean fast and actually look good when you get there, you need a controlled strategy. First, let's talk about fat loss speed. You want to lose fat at a controlled pace. Around 0.5 to 1 kilo per week has been proven to be very good. This is aggressive enough to see progress weekly, but slow enough to protect muscle and hormones. Go any faster than this, and the muscle loss will skyrocket. Go slower than this, and most men, they start to lose motivation. Now, the next important thing is protein. Protein intake needs to stay high. So around 2.2 grams per kilo of body weight is very essential. Now, protein does three critical things during fat loss. It keeps you full, it supports hormone production, and most importantly, it defends the muscles you've already built. So make sure you hit your protein goals. Now, let's talk about training. When you're dieting, your goal in the gym is not to sweat. It's not to feel destroyed. It's to send a clear signal to your body. I still need this muscle, keep it. That means training for strength and shape. So focus on big lifts, squats, deadlifts, presses, rows, and pull-ups. These movements load the most muscle mass and preserve structure. Now, if your strength stays relatively stable during a cut, you're doing things right. Now for cardio. Cardio is absolutely useful. It helps a lot, but it should only support fat loss and not be the driving factor. A couple of solid sessions per week is more than enough, but too much cardio can add stress, which raises cortisol and interferes with recovery. Here's the part most men completely overlook. Recovery drives fat loss. You don't burn fat in the gym, you burn fat when you're sleeping and when your stress is under control. Poor sleep increases hunger and reduces insulin sensitivity, and chronic stress tells your body to hold on to more fat. Again, not good. And especially when you're over 30, you cannot outwork bad recovery. So get this right, and reaching 10% body fat in 12 to 16 weeks is extremely realistic, with a physique you'll actually be proud of. Now let's talk about the hard part. The leaner you get, the harder the body fights back. So going from 25% body fat to 20% body fat is easy. Going from 20% to 15% takes effort. And going from 15% to 10% will feel like a battle. Your hunger will increase, workouts feel heavier, and your mind starts negotiating with you. This is good enough. I should stay here. I think that I look good, so I'll just maintain this. And again, that's not good either. See, most men panic at this stage, and what do? They cut the calories even harder. And that's exactly when muscle loss starts to happen. But if you stay consistent, manage your stress, and trust the plan, you'll reach 10% looking bigger, not smaller, have a sharper definition with fuller muscles, and with more confidence and a great physique that you'll be happy that you can maintain all year round. And remember, this isn't just about getting lean, it's about maintaining a strong, muscly, athletic physique. Let's make this practical. Say you're 90 kilos at 20% body fat. That means roughly 18 kilos of fat and around 72 kilos of lean mass. Now, to reach 10% body fat, you need about 9 kilos of fat left on you. So you need to lose roughly around 9 kilos of fat. But realistically, you need to lose around 12 to 14 kilos of total body weight once you account for water and glycogen loss. So, if you lose 0.5 to 1 kilo per week, you'll be able to reach that goal at 10% body fat in 12 to 16 weeks. And the great thing is you'll be able to keep that result. But if you try to rush it, then everything falls. So give yourself 3 to 4 months, and trust me, you will look strong, athletic, and most importantly, you'll be able to maintain this process all year round. So you really have two options. Either option A, choosing the crash diet path, where you lose fat and muscle, feel awful, and regain the fat quickly. That anyone would want to choose that pathway. Or choosing path B, the smart approach, where you keep your muscle, protect your hormones, and you look better week after week, which is very doable. Now, the smart approach still gets you to 10% fast, just without destroying yourself. So, remember this, the process that gets you lean is the process that keeps you lean. Build a body that lasts, win in the scale, and win in the mirror. Now, if you're serious about taking control of your fitness, I'll put together a simple guide to help you guys stay focused and consistent no matter where you're starting from in your fitness journey. Click the link in the description to get my free 10-step guide to reaching your fitness goals and start building the body you've always wanted. Alright guys, if you found this video useful, it would mean a lot if you can hit the like button, and please consider subscribing so I can make more useful videos like this. Anyways guys, I'm Dr. Waleed. Stay focused, stay athletic, and I'll see you guys in the next video.